whatever. Alright, okay. Weird thing I want to start out with, but I don't want to be distracted. So, gonna dive straight in. So, want to go straight into the details about all the technology that should be here now. Is here now. Saying it's here now is an overstatement, understatement, whatever. The technology, all that grandest technology is here, and it's obviously in every facet, and it's utilized right now, because that's how much it needs to be there. So all that advanced, pure, grand, super solution, heavenescent, miracle-seeming technology that's coming out, that's literally out there now, and now widespread. So all that super healing, medical technology, sonic healing technology, and I want the technology for transportation. There's a lot of technology that's already used for transportation, but I really want it for transportation. I want the removal, honestly, of cars, because it'd be a lot safer. But obviously, cars are kind of dangerous, so they need to not be dangerous, and they can be not dangerous with anti-gravity and the understanding of gravity and stuff like that. We can either use fields, which obviously works for metal shifting, which I'm not going to get into for obvious reasons, and reasons I'm not even going to get into, so and also making multiple fields, which also works really well. That'd be a lot of fun, creating a new field in general, which is really important. I mean, think about how cool that is. You can create your own field. How awesome is that? When I mean create your own field, because obviously if I know about this, I'm not going to hold it back. You can, create your own field with gravity. So I mean literally make your own field. So, if you want to walk up an invisible wall, you can walk up an invisible wall or invisible stairs. Or just be, sitting or standing, 20 feet in the air, just invisible. And it's actually, gravity. You'll actually be there, standing on something or, glued against the wall. Or if you want to do some Inception stuff, that's fun. We can do that stuff. Just build houses on their side. Everything is just glued sideways. And gravity is also sideways, though, so you can still, we can conserve... Come on, this is exciting. I'm getting hilarious by saying we can conserve space, But the truth is, my greatness is well beyond that, and has the tenacity already to be aligned with the crystal souls, which is something I realized I accomplished already. So, just with that diligence in the library, I know that I need to take it up to the next level today. And so what I've been doing is checking on the things that I've been doing yesterday, and we can actually keep up the pace in intervals, interrelated states. So I want to do that, or as in states of consciousness, or interrelated states of even just of levels. And we don't have to do levels, but apparently levels are a thing, and they feel good. The important thing is to feel good within yourself, and obviously I feel really, really good being this championistic. Just leading from my heart alone and anchoring that to the earth and to the reality of the inner earth and inner world and the unity with the surface world and that's amazing to me. So I synchronized. Well, I don't need to talk about that, but synchronizing events, lots of synchronicities occurring, and what I mean by that is it's really just the anchoring of higher light vibrations. So what is happening? Is actually not synchronizations, but kind of does turn into synchronizations. The synchronizations of a level of dream mastery, which is actually a combination. Here's the fun part: it's actually a combination of Lord Merlin's school and my school. So I learned a lot from Lord Merlin. I'm not don't get me wrong there. It's also really great being not only the headmaster but the founder and pretty much the director and most importantly the president per se. Of the school of the AJA, Algrado Journeyman Academy, which also includes the higher realm multi-creationalistical stuff. And I want to say multi-creationalistical stuff because I know those are the things that I can reach for, but demonstrating from what I can reach, not necessarily from what I can teach, but from what I can reach, I know that for certain. So now, leading by example, I can reach, and therefore I could say I can teach, and that's where I want to go in that direction, in that order. So that would allow more, order. It would allow more, leading by example, and then leading by example what happened in the leadership leading to that edge, leading on the frontier, was due to the fact that what was happening was a synchronization between many different abilities that was happening from the actual inner realms, from the inner power, for example, per se, or there's a better word, but from the inner realms and the inner space of like within me and also within all, I would assume, because I communicate with all that is, specifically from the things that happens in the show from multi-creationalistical level, connecting my previous broadcast to this new broadcast, this broadcast that I'm hosting right now, connecting those abilities to what happens in this now state. And I call it now state because the things that are able to happen when it comes to the types of tenacity and connections that happen, that happen. See, I'm talking fifth dimensionally. That occur between the surface world and inner earth, like Telos, and like the connection that we have. And the connection between, the Golden City of Light. Like, that's a very awesome connection, and I feel joy for that. And so I feel joy being in a state of joy, and I know that for a fact, so I can, anchor and lead. And what I'm trying to say is lead from joy. And I want to teach, but I'm not really wanting to teach with the awesome things that's one aspect that can be or observed, developed, and kind of utilized and experienced at the school, is you can teach at the school. And teachers can teach at the school. And you can learn, obviously, things. And I'm not necessarily there to teach, even though maybe I can get into metaphysics, but I'm not really into metaphysics. I'm more into other things. And I've mastered something that I would say I would unify and give the credit to the unity of what happened between Lord Merlin's school and my school, but I'd also give a lot of credit to my school, because my school has a lot of foundational reaching aspects that have to do with actually a lot of inner work, which I'm not saying is a bad thing or a good thing, but anyway, I mentioned that because it's super awesome, and I really like this dream ability. And I'm keeping the dream ability because I mastered that, and that's super cool. So I also want to teach that and address that, and even there's some things that have to do with the alignment of the connected ability, just with the heart, heart-based abilities, which happened today, connecting to Lord Merlin's divine magic, and it's amazing that I say that. I say it so fast. I can't even say it. But I'm not trying to say it that fast. But anyway, the Chamber of Divine Magic, obviously, I want to, that really helped me, personally. And honestly, it's a true adventure. It's a true adventure. This is a true adventure. Personally, the one that I'm on. So I've been utilizing the teaching that I've learned already. And I'm already in school. I mean, I'm still in school. But also, I'm still having to be, the founder of HAA. And I'm, things are going on. And I'm really supporting the higher vibrational aspect in learning and things. And I want to anchor that reality. The truth is, I also want to, and it's kind of obvious how I feel right now, but I want to also, how I feel, meaning the speediness. And when I mean speediness, I mean the love of a connective source, of a connective energy, which is the foundation of love. So I want to get because I have a foundation of love, and there's the foundation of love, which also exists with the bond with Lord Merlin, and I have the foundation of love with the spark, foundation of love sparking. So I want to do that, and I want to do that with also with Project Lightseed. So I want to confirm, honestly, not confirm, but I want to unite the aspects of foundational love seeds, the ability to basically create those and spark those, and the love seeds, seeds of love. And what I want to get into details about that in a little bit, but I really want to have the true honesty be the foundation of love. Obviously, Project Lightseed, without a doubt, definitely has a solid foundation of love. But more importantly, what's it called? The old ones do. So I want to upgrade those projects. What I mean by the old ones, the old projects that I have actually a foundation of love. And that's actually, believe it or not, what I was super excited about. Because those projects, I know for a fact, can exist within me. And I'm able to hold those vibrations very well. So I'm actually able to hold those high vibrations. Which is honestly the reasons why I'm so excited about Project Lightseed. Because it's proven because of a cycle, and I already proved it yesterday because of a cycle. So I mean, I don't want to go into too much detail about the solar cycle, but, like, it was that cool. I mean, it's that cool. I mean, the solar cycle is... time is so strange. The one light seed cycle, per se. It's more and less than that, but one cycle that occurred from, let's just say regardless, one cycle occurred, and the understanding is ingrained in Project Lightseed. So, I want to admit that, to be honest, but more importantly, I want to admit that I'm actually definitely able to be the director as also. And I was actually thinking of not only having the directorship apply and, be able to integrate into all those aspects of not just the directorship, but of all levels of Project Lightseed. And I say levels, but I can use another word. I'm not going to get into that at the moment. And I want to say that it's fun, actually. The whole thing is that much fun. Like, I want to be that honest. Like, it's that much fun because I found out... Okay, here's why. And I don't really need to go into much detail about that, but I'm going to go to the point and then I'm going to explain why. So... it's actually really fun. There's a huge reach and a lot of prosperity and a huge vibrational future or past, present, future that exists in Project Lightseed. And the reach out, yes, it's all good because what I'm saying is like there's a lot of communication with the higher realms and the community. I say higher realms, but it's more like there's communicative nature and oneness nature with Gaia herself, communicating with all that is, communicating with the universe, for example. And it's attracting love and all these amazing things. And I have all these amazing insights. And so those are all coming about, and also I'm recognizing them. I'm recognizing ripples in love, and having those ripples anchored. What I mean to say is I'm anchoring my own ripple waves and tsunami waves. I'm not saying that I can claim the waves as my own. That's not what I'm trying to say, actually. I'm just saying, like, I noticed the ripples, and the ripples made a cascade, and it's really beautiful. So I like that cascade, and I love it. I love the truth of it, and how we can actually learn and study, and, it actually makes ripples that echoes off of the etheric aspects of the school. So, even if the school, the school in general, uniquely, I actually am honestly brave about it, pretty courageous about it. So, like the school in general, and like how I feel about it, and how I can like create with the school. So anyway, which also allows me to still communicate with higher energies. The point I'm getting at is, it's all good. Like I'm not saying that I will. I'm not saying that I don't have the experience or don't have the ability or the courage is what I mean to say, the courage, but I definitely have the courage. And what's really incredible about having the courage to create, so the directorship, Lightseed alone, and then to actually be in Lightseed and then have it be that way, that's a beautiful reality. But the truth is, I am the leader, the director of Project Lightseed, and obviously there's higher things above that, which I also want to do. I'm just entertaining ideas to that super high level of bliss. So it's really creational, and I really like it. I like it enough to, of course, even, continue to resonate with higher dimension, higher vibrational realities, meaning specifically like, I definitely want to continue having these podcasts and continue uniting in a unique way with that's what I'm kind of getting at, unique ways of uniting with the galaxy and the intergalactic and the universe and the other galaxies around us in the Andromeda Galaxy, and ultimately with our spiritual family, our spiritual selves, and our Earth family and stuff like that. So it's really awesome. I'm really stoked. Really great solid foundation, and the foundation turns out the foundation is love, so that's really good. And we just continue to floor it with the new equations, which would also help in a very good way. And love is virtuous. This is your host, Christopher Michael Curtis Bowen, on this afternoon edition of Christopher Bowen Show. I love you all.